What's up, everybody? Kobe the Gamer 8000 here, and today I'm going to be doing once again that I haven't done in a while, and that's a reaction video. I miss doing those, and I know you guys miss me doing them too, right? Well, I'm going to react to some Nukes Top 5, as you can see here, but she hasn't uploaded a new video yet. It's been 2 months since he uploaded the 25 Scariest Takeaways a Year. That one is what I reacted to last time. This is what I'm going to react to this time. Or actually, no, that's what I react to last time. This is what I want to react to this time. So the 20 scariest videos of 2025. I mean, I don't want to react to both because then it would be like 2 hours long, and I don't want to do that. So let's just maybe react to just 1 hour. Like, I don't know. So, but let's do it though. So yeah, let's do it. You guys don't want to hear me talk though, do you? So let's start in 3, 2, 1. Oh, 3, 2, 1.
A woman named Jessica says that she has recently purchased a fun playhouse for her daughter that looks very similar to their own house, complete with its own motion-sensing doorbell camera.
For a house tour,
It's Nuke's Top 5. And by the way, the title is 20th Scariest Videos of 2025. I'll have to find the original link to it. You know, I'll get the original link down below in the description of the video so you guys have it. Anyways, if you guys want to watch it yourselves, but yeah.
Shut in the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door.
But since then, things around their house have gotten a
Please just sit
little
back.
spooky. Jessica's daughter says that she sometimes sees a quote-unquote scary guy in their house.
A little bit.
What guy? The guy is at the door.
Guy? What? Okay.
Yeah.
I am reacting, you just can't see my face. This is the best I can do because I don't know how to film that and me at the same time. Anyways, let's watch.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
No.
Jessica's daughter claims that the scary guy is in her room, but Jess doesn't see anyone or anything. She just dismisses the whole incident as likely being her daughter's overactive imagination. But then, a few nights later, something happens that absolutely freaks Jessica out. Jess is sitting in her living room when she suddenly receives a motion alert. Not from her own doorbell camera, but from the one on her daughter's little playroom house. When Jessica checks the notification, what she sees is like something right out of a horror movie.
What the? That's weird. That's really weird. Yo, what the? Bro. Oh, okay, that's just a doll. Okay, that's just a mannequin. That scared me. Like, imagine that mannequin's head turn, though. Like, have you ever thought of that, like, when you guys were watching this? Have you ever, like, imagined the mannequin's head, like, moved like that? That'd be creepy. Oh, man. The Bing Bong. And there's a little Yoshi on right there. The door just keeps swinging, open and closing. I'm sure she's seeing. I can imagine her like watching this notification that this is going off. Oh man, because this is Ring camera. You know, you check Ring. Thing was glitching a little bit. Its hair moved a little bit. This is getting terrifying. I am reacting. Oh, there she is. She walks in, sees this. Sees Playhouse door moving on its own. Oh man. This is creepy. Ghosts always scare me.
Now a note on this clip. This is not a motion camera that pans around the room on its own motor. This camera is actually attached to the playhouse door. So this back and forth motion means that the playhouse door is actually opening and closing. But it gets even weirder, because the camera repeatedly catches a little playtime mannequin head in the corner of the playhouse, and its hair seems to be lifted up by some unseen force, and then just suddenly drops back down. After this, Jessica has had about enough. She says that she took down the little playhouse, but her daughter still sometimes says that she sees the quote-unquote scary guy back in their house.
I guess that didn't end.
On March 6, 2015, Jennifer Grossbeck was driving home with her 18-month-old daughter Lily secured in her car seat in the back. While driving along a lonely road in Utah, Jennifer lost control of her SUV and crashed off the side of a bridge, flipping her car upside down into the freezing water of the Spanish Fork River. Most of the car was submerged in the icy water, and tragically, Jennifer Grossbeck passed away almost instantly. However, luckily the car was positioned in a way that Jennifer's 18-month-old baby Lily was not plunged into the freezing water. The baby was held in place in her car seat in the back. Many hours later, the car is spotted in the river, and emergency first responders arrive on the scene.
Go ahead.
Oh man. This is like body cam footage right here. Oh man.
What do you got? What do you got?
But as the police and firemen approached the car, they heard something that they really can't explain.
We heard something saying, help us inside. And so it was at that point that we, said we have to get in that car now. And we all...
so somebody called for help?
Were able to push the car on its side.
But the lady, like Jennifer Grossbeck, died, right?
The child infant strapped in the back seat.
That's weird. That's weird.
Oh!
But they get... Oh. But the baby survived, luckily. So the baby was okay.
She's definitely hypothermic. She's freezing. There, go. Let's go.
So you actually heard a voice calling out, help me. Do you know who that was?
We assumed, or I assumed, that it was someone in the car saying, help me. That's why we responded saying, we're trying, we're going to get inside and help you. We're doing the best we can.
We're helping, we're coming.
At least that blur spot helps a lot so you don't get copyrighted.
The mother, who we know now was deceased at the time, and the child was in the back seat.
Even stranger. Although all four of the early responders said that they heard the strange, unexplained voice of a woman pleading for help, the officers' body cameras did not pick up any voice at all.
What?
There, get over here, Beddoes. We're helping.
So there's no voice at all on their body cams?
It was plain as day, because I remember hearing a voice. It didn't sound like a child. Just saying, help me.
Jennifer Grossbeck's family believes that it was the voice of Jennifer's spirit,
oh, man,
calling out from the great beyond to try to urge the emergency workers to hurry to save her baby daughter Lily.
Aww.
She was just a very compassionate and caring person.
So her spirit must have called the officers to hurry and save Lily and her daughter. Wow.
She loved Lily with all her heart. She was
Kind of sad.
The emergency team that was on the scene says that they simply can't explain what they heard.
Man.
We're helping. We're coming.
The Lambton House Seance. Paranormal enthusiast James White has a very spooky business. He professionally arranges and hosts seances in allegedly haunted and abandoned buildings.
Wow, so with a lot of people.
James is hosting a seance at the historic Lambton House with a group of curious participants. The Lambton House is a former inn that was built in 1860, and it is said to be extremely haunted. Now, James White and his group are about to witness something absolutely terrifying.
My hand's getting kind of tired from holding this camera, but I'm trying. So that guy there gets knocked down? I didn't mean to spoil. Said pay attention to that guy right there, the arrow.
Is it a male?
Oh, no, not that guy, that other guy. Something pushed him. What? So basically something just pulled it. He's being honest, he didn't move it. And remember, there's no cuts in this video. I try my best not to do a lot of cuts.
Yanked backwards out of his chair by an unseen force.
Is it a male?
The door behind me was open, and I had my partner sitting beside me, and we had the door, like the door was open behind us, and we thought we heard something back there, but nothing was there, so we turned, and I looked, and I saw nothing, so I turned my head back towards the group, like the circle, and we're all holding hands, and then all of a sudden, I just felt like this force just come and pull me back, and it was like aggressive. It wasn't.
So this guy was explaining the one that got pulled.
It was trying to
by
kill
whatever,
me or something. I don't even
something.
know. My feet were like flat on the ground. I wasn't moving. I was holding hands with the people beside me, and it just pulled me. And it like felt like someone was
something like
up
pulled
behind
me,
like
him.
standing up behind me as I'm sitting in the chair and like taking my shoulders and like pulling me towards the mirror. It was crazy.
Fellow participants and eyewitnesses from the seance.
So he explained what it was like in his perspective, his point of view.
One seance witness had this to say about the strange event.
Man.
I sat across from him when this happened, and it was fantastic to see.
Fantastic, but it was
says,
scary.
I was there. Another epic seance with @James White seance.
Yeah. A seance is where a group of people.
Capture evidence of an unknown entity.
Yeah, a seance is like a group of people who gather around a circle holding hands or something and talk to a ghost. And that's a lot of people right there.
Is it a male?
A woman named Ray says that her family has experienced many strange things since they moved into their new home. Ray says that the house's basement is especially creepy. She says that even on warm days, the temperature down there is always freezing, and she says that she feels like something is watching her when she's down there. Even weirder, the family often hears strange, unexplained sounds coming from the basement.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's creepy. That's terrifying as hell.
Even weirder after Ray buys her son Andrew a creepy large Elmo balloon. Ugh. You see, the balloon seems to move around the house with a mind of its own.
Oh, come on. Come on, hold on. I'm back, guys. Sorry, it was just the ad. It was annoying. I wish I didn't have to do that cut there. Sorry. Hopefully it doesn't have to happen again. So the balloon's like moving? Ugh. That's creepy. I would not want that in my house. Nope. That's terrifying as
Inexplicably,
hell.
the balloon often just seems to head directly toward their basement door.
It's terrifying as hell. Oh man.
Weirdly, Ray says that the balloon will only enter the basement door if her son follows after it.
What? Are you kidding me? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go follow that balloon. If I was that kid, I would not follow it. Why is she just sitting there, standing there or something, just watching?
So the obvious thought here is, well, it's just a balloon caught in a draft and doing balloon stuff. But things get
Balloon
even
stuff?
weirder.
Okay.
Because it seems the creepy Elmo balloon isn't content to only roam the downstairs. One night, the family dogs start going nuts, and Ray goes to investigate. What she finds chills her to her core.
Babe. Quiet. Quiet.
Man. Oh man. Oh my god. Damn. Damn, man. Dang. Whoa. The lights just turned off. Did that balloon do that? No way. Yeah, what the fuck?
So now the obvious question is, why doesn't she just pop the balloon, throw it in the trash, and be done? But Ray says that her son is very attached to the balloon and refuses to let them take it away. So the creepy Elmo balloon stays.
Which that's a decision you're gonna regret.
Ray will soon seriously regret this decision.
Yeah, because the balloon, it's just gonna get worse. So I guess their son's like attached to that balloon to the point where they don't want it. He doesn't want to take it away, so they decided to keep it. But of course, it's gonna be a regretful decision. I mean, I don't know what I would do if my niece wanted something like that. Oh man, my niece was only like 7 years old. Imagine that. Okay. Okay, just stopped right at the door again. Why, is there gonna be something there? What? What? Was there something up there? There's something hanging up there. What the hell is that? Oh my god. No, no.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
A strangely shaped forehead seems to be peeking around the top edge of the basement.
It's like it wants to drag him in there.
Down, we can even see what looks like a bizarre set of dark eyes and the bridge of a nose. So is Ray's house haunted by an entity that is manipulating this Elmo balloon? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I would not.
If you see something that you think would
I
be
just shut that door.
Top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official. And be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Late one night in Mexico City, a concerned woman calls the local police saying that she hears strange, unexplained noises coming from her son's apartment just above her. The problem is, her son is out of town and the apartment should be empty. The police quickly arrive on the scene, but they don't find anyone inside. No robber, no trespasser. However, the officers do hear strange noises like banging and the low murmur of voices. They are concerned that someone might be hiding inside the residence. So, the officers radio headquarters and ask that a nearby public CCTV camera be focused on the windows of the upstairs apartment. What the camera captures is downright chilling.
What? So it asks the camera to only focus that? That window right there? Yo, those look like kids. Oh my god, do those look like kids? What? What? Oh man, no. Oh man, no. Oh Lord.
The CCTV camera captures the ghostly figures of 3 children looking out the window
man.
as the police leave. The apartment
Oh
building's
god.
longtime security guard claims that every 10 years this same strange phenomenon happens, and no one knows how or why. He
Man.
says that no children have ever lived in that apartment, so he has no idea who or what this might be. To this day, the footage remains
No one
a mystery.
knows. No one knows what kids are doing in there, but no kids living in there.
Gimme Shelter. YouTuber Tyson Pierce has a channel dedicated to travel, the outdoors, and basic survival in nature. But on one fateful day, all of his training is put to the ultimate test when something happens that is absolutely terrifying. Tyson is out in the middle of nowhere in Hawkesbury, Ontario, Canada, building what he calls a Viking turf house survival hut. Tagging along with him to help are his younger brother and his friend. The guys are about halfway through building the Viking hut when suddenly an urgent weather warning comes through on Tyson's phone.
Environment Canada has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. Mobile coverage area, take cover immediately if threatening.
But he and the boys are in the middle of nowhere with no time
That's
to
not
get
good.
out of there. Now, before I
Oh
show
god,
this
that's
in
not
accordance
good.
with YouTube rules, let me note that absolutely no one was hurt in this video.
Okay, good.
But this frightening scene
It's good to
is
let
what
everyone know
happened
nobody
as the
was
storm
hurt
rolled
in the
in.
video.
Holy.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Yeah, oh no, oh my god.
Holy sh**.
Holy shit, yeah. I don't blame
Je
him.
pense qu'il y a une tornade.
Non, oui, non.
On peut pas se sauver, c'est d'être là. Check.
Ouais, c'est ça.
Check.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
Elle s'en vient, reste en dedans. En dedans, en dedans. Non, on peut pas, il est trop
It's
tard.
too late. They gotta get under now. It's the best.
Tornado.
Oh, that's not safe.
Stay low.
Man.
No, stay.
Yeah, see, what about your life?
Stay.
See, in this situation, what about your life? You have to stay safe.
Stay.
Your life's more important than anything. That's why it's nice to stay safe.
No, we're good.
No, we're dying. We're dying.
No, you're not. No, you're not, kid. No, you're not. They're gonna be fine.
Stay, Miguel.
Stay.
Remember, you're not gonna die, so pull yourself together and be strong. Together. Wow. It caused a lot.
S'il vous plaît. Oh my god. No.
Oh, that's not safe. Yeah, holy fuck. Holy shit. Look how protective he is of his younger brother and his friend. Wow. Man.
On est bien, guys. On est good. S'il vous plaît.
What language are they speaking? Like French? I think they're in the French
Let me
part.
repeat that in accordance with YouTube rules, none.
Huh? Oh, come on. Hunter. Brother. Hold on.
Of these guys were hurt.
Okay.
Because of the amazing stability of Tyson's shelter, everyone survived and made it out without a scrape. Tyson returns a few days after the storm to check out his shelter and the surrounding woods.
That's my cabin. 2 trees. 2. That's my cabin right there.
Wow.
That is insane. Oh, that's snap though. Snap. I need to clear the trees. That's snapped there as well.
The trees around the shelter have been uprooted and blown to the ground, but the shelter is still there. Guys are even able to find their bikes buried under one of the downed trees. Oh, yes.
Oh my god, no way. Our bikes are good. Wow.
Good spot.
Our bikes are good.
So Tyson's amazing nature shelter actually saved their lives. He considers it a blessing that they were all able to escape.
Thank God. Thank God for that. Yep, thank God.
It's cold outside, but you can keep warm in some all-new
Yep, I just want to say thank God for that. For that they were okay. It's a miracle.
We also have blankets, pillows, and long sleeves. We even get stockings and wrapping paper. Anyway, shipping is free, and be sure to order by December 10th to get delivery before Christmas. Go to nukes.com to shop now. Or, you know, like, whenever you feel like it. Maybe after the video. A grave situation. A young woman named Britt lives on a large horse ranch in the mountains. She says that lately, things around the ranch have gotten a little strange. Well, actually, they've gotten a lot strange. It all starts one day when Britt's dog Josie just completely freaks out.
So, I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it. And right away, I'm looking at a cemetery in my front yard.
Cemetery.
I was just inside. I'm by myself with my dog.
You can hear the dog from outside the house, man.
She's in that room upstairs. You can already hear her working in there. Josie.
Growling.
And she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled. And when she growled, I kind of like booked it.
So that's the camera, second camera angle.
Like, that's usually like her stance while she's waiting for me to come home, and I'm just like, is she waiting for someone to walk over closer? Like, I just don't really know what she's staring at. Because again, like, this is usually how she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like,
there's nobody even in there, right? Nobody shouldn't be in the closet.
like, what? What is it? What is it?
I don't think the dog's gonna show.
The dog starts ferociously barking at the upstairs bedroom closet for absolutely no reason. But little Josie's strange behavior doesn't stop there. As Britt mentioned, she has a private cemetery in front of her house, where some of her family members and also several of their deceased pets are all buried together.
Wow.
Recently, the dog Josie has just started staring at the small graveyard.
Josie.
Why staring at it? Maybe it's calling her? Or him, the dog?
What's going on?
Whether it's I don't know if it's
the horses on the ranch often just stare toward the small cemetery as well.
What? The animals are just like, it's like, the animals are just staring more than usual. The animals are just staring at one direction more than usual. Wow. Why at the cemetery? It's like the animals are looking at it.
But now, weirdest of all, Britt says that lately the neighbors' cows have started to wander over to her property, and they also just weirdly stand around the small graveyard.
Hello, my name is Jen.
Come on, not again. Alright, we're back.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just come and hang out here all the time now.
This is getting weirder. Like, they're just staring more than usual, the animals.
Like, why? They just kind of come and literally breathe around this area. And they just kind of will freeze and won't move. So, yeah.
It's like it's calling them.
What's up?
Britt is confused and a little creeped out by all of the animals' strange behavior. But things are about to take an even more terrifying turn. One night, Britt orders some food from Uber Eats. The driver is a bit disturbed by the gathered cows at the graveyard, but he completes his delivery. And then things just get weird.
So the delivery guy arrives on the property and sees the animals. He looks a bit unsettled by the cows.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
Explains the
Go ahead.
Oh, that's so much to say.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Thank you so much.
thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my god.
No,
You're a cowboy.
he's like, oh.
They're actually not mine. They're not showing up. No. They come hang out around here every night. Yeah.
Oh man. She begins to record from her phone.
What would you do if this happened now?
Alright.
Delivery guy leaves.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Every freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here. They just like stand. Like,
Alarm in house goes off.
are you so red right now?
Oh. So something touches her. So someone grabbed her shirt.
Something sets off the alarm inside Britt's house, and as she carefully walks back inside, some unseen force seems to actually grab and pull her shirt. She drops her food in terror and runs back out. Britt says that she was too afraid to return to the house. She spent the rest of the night in the family RV that was parked outside. Off the wall. Now, this next clip is over 12 years old and was filmed with someone's phone pointed at a CCTV screen. So, obviously, it's complete potato quality.
Yeah, potato
but the clip
quality.
was so strange that I just had to include it in the list. Now, this video was filmed in the Ciudadela Plaza in Guadalajara, Mexico. Through the years, many workers and shoppers at the plaza claim to have experienced strange, unexplained events. Workers say that they often hear a child running and playing in the dead of night. And many shoppers claim to have seen a little boy who then vanished right before their eyes. So late one night, after closing, security guards at the plaza spot a lone little boy running through the back hallways, all alone. Some plaza workers are reviewing the footage.
That's creepy. A ghost you're dealing with as a kid. Security guard managed to capture a ghost in the plaza. So is that a kid? That's awkward. Oh.
The little boy seems to disappear right through a closed and locked door in one of the hallways.
Through it?
Perhaps even right through the actual wall.
Man.
A security guard is dispatched
So the door
to go
should
find the little boy.
So the door is locked,
And
so it
things
shouldn't
get
even go in there
creepier.
if it's locked. They sent a guard after the child. The guard probably doesn't find anyone in there. See, the guard walks back out, and there's the ghost. It just literally peeks out of the wall, or the door. Peeks out. Man.
The security guard unlocks the door and goes in, but finds no one inside the locked room. But the plaza workers watch in disbelief as the little boy's head appears again right beside the guard, and he seems to be peeking right out of the actual wall above the man's head.
Man, right up to the wall.
So could this be the little boy ghost that plaza shoppers claim to see? Let me know what you think.
But yeah, it was filmed potato quality, but you can still kind of see.
Jeanette moved into a new apartment, but not long after, as she was recording herself practicing a new dance routine, something happens that is truly terrifying.
Raymond.
Remember? We're friends.
Please get out of my apartment. Please get out of my apartment.
The door just opened. Did you see that? I just saw the door open for her. Like the ghost is trying to help.
Luckily, Jeanette escapes unharmed. She calls the police and they check her apartment, but the intruder is no longer there. Jeanette says that the man was never caught. But it gets even weirder, because after Jeanette uploaded the video of her frightening experience, observant viewers noticed something very strange.
Yeah, I
As Jeanette
noticed.
is fleeing her apartment, something seems to open the door right in front of her, as if clearing her path so that she can get away.
It's like the ghost is helping. It's like the ghost is trying to help open the door.
Says that she has no idea how this could have happened.
I don't know.
It's like
I'm just as confused as
it's
you
like the
are. I have no
it's like the ghost that
idea
wanted
what
to help.
happened. This
Some
door
ghosts
is
are not
easy
evil.
to open, and this is why I think it's like a divine thing, or like I don't know, a ghost, or I don't. Yeah. It's not easy. So it's not like just like the wind pushed it or anything. I think someone actually, or something, I don't know.
So now let's cut ahead to a few days later. Jeanette and her friend are unboxing some of her belongings as she continues to move into her new apartment. But her friend sees something that gives her the chills.
Man. What? I was trying.
You saw a man in my bedroom?
Where?
He's right there between the green table and the bed. Against the wall like this. No.
Jeanette's friend says that she saw a man just standing in the bedroom. But now...
Is it the same guy?
...is gone. A few days later...
I can imagine it if it was the same guy. Same intruder.
What happens next is pure...
Because the intruder is gone. It was never caught. Someone's out there? Oh man. It's always good though. If there's an intruder, you always make sure to get something to defend yourself with. It could be like a baseball bat, a gun, or maybe something, or a knife. Anything you can defend yourself with, in case, because you don't know what the intruder is armed with. He could be armed with also a weapon, or a knife, or a gun. So that's why you gotta be cautious. So you don't know who you're up against. But even though you hear something, it's nice to take the easy way out. It's better than finding out who's in there with you. Remember, if I was dealing with this kind of situation, or if I was in an abandoned place and hear something, I bet it's better to take the easy way out and leave than find out what's in there with you. And she got a pepper spray. Pepper spray can work too.
Jeanette considers running out the front door, but instead she rushes into her nearby bedroom and grabs her pepper spray. But as she turns around, her blood runs cold as she sees something slowly make a deep imprint on her mattress, almost as if some spirit actually sits down on her bed. As she runs out of the room in fear, she turns, and the imprint on the bed is gone. Jeanette
like
says
the ghost
that she's
stand
now
up.
terrified of the weird things going on in her new apartment. She says that friends have been staying with her until she can decide just what to do.
Okay, that's good.
Witchboard. A woman is doing a solo investigation of a haunted house and is using a Ouija board to contact a spirit named Brenda that she believes inhabits the home. But as she conducts her Ouija board session, she begins to suspect that she might be in contact with something much more sinister.
Am I dealing, or am I speaking with the devil right now?
The devil.
Through this
Oh
Ouija
man.
board?
The devil, that's not good.
It is not Brenda. You've just said it's Brenda. It's not Brenda, is it? Oh my god. I'm trying to say egress.
Oh man.
Who am I communicating? I'm losing man. Who am I communicating with?
Bloody nose blurred. YouTube guidelines. So her nose started bleeding.
My nose is bleeding right now.
I guess in YouTube guidelines, I guess they don't allow real life blood. They're probably okay with video game blood, just not real life blood. Yeah.
The body's moving. Oh my god, right, that's it. I'm done. I'm off. I'm sorry, guys.
She hears a strange sound from the floor above her and her nose starts to bleed. But still, she decides to continue her session. Suddenly, the Ouija board flies off the table, and finally, she decides that she has had about enough.
It's crazy how her nose started bleeding out of nowhere. Man.
If you hike an hour into the remote countryside of Scotland, you can find the old 18th century White Lagan Bothy, a mountain cabin that's free to use for travelers. The creepy old cabin has no electricity, no running water, and perhaps most disturbing of all,
how far are we in the
there are
video?
no locks on any of the doors.
So 40 minutes. I've been recording for 42 minutes.
The White Lagan Bothy, and many of these visitors claim to have had strange, unexplained experiences while staying there. A few outdoor and travel YouTube channels have visited the White Lagan Bothy as well, and most have experienced at least something a little weird while staying there.
I'm quite scared about staying here, to be honest. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it really will be fine.
Again, let me stress that all of the following videos were recorded by travel and outdoor channels. None of these people are ghost hunters, and in fact, every one of these YouTubers say they don't even believe in ghosts at all.
I don't believe in ghosts at all either. I'm just watching videos, and I always have a feeling if they're real or fake.
At the White Lagan Bothy.
Today, I'm going to be staying in a bothy in Scotland for the first ever time.
First up, seasoned solo traveler Ruth Asling spent the night in the old Scottish cabin, and she found it a bit unnerving.
So, I don't know why I'm feeling a little bit anxious, because I've stayed in camper van so many times in different countries. I feel like here is just so remote, and to get away, you have to hike.
Oh, come on. Okay, we're back, guys.
Over 1 hour to get back.
That's finally over. Let's get back.
Maybe that's why. And also, there's no locks. So on my camper van, I always lock the doors. Maybe that's also why. I don't know. Oh God. I'm hearing some strange noises. I don't know if it's maybe a mouse.
Oh, come on. Oh, sorry.
Or it's the chimney. It feels really weird without curtains. because I feel like someone could be standing outside and looking in the window. I feel really scared. I don't know why. I just feel really nervous.
Ruth stays the full night at the cabin, but she doesn't exactly get a restful sleep.
Last night I was a bit scared. There were some strange noises and I had some earplugs with me, so I put them in to block out the strange noises.
Creepy as hell. What? What? Did you hear something?
God, I'm still hearing weird noises.
Throughout the night, while completely alone, Ruth keeps hearing bizarre noises that creep her out. And oddly, she decides to just ignore the strange sounds and put in earplugs. Which kind of seems like a bad idea when you're staying all alone in a cabin in the middle of nowhere.
Why?
And there are no locks on the doors.
Why?
But to each their own.
Bye-bye, Buffy.
Next up, a camper that goes by the name
Yeah, it's
Happy
probably
Hippie
not. That's
says
a
that
good
he does
idea
not
to do
believe in
that,
ghosts
because
or
then
the
you won't know what's
paranormal
in there with
as
you.
a similar creepy experience.
I've set up my bed for the night. Gonna get the fire on when it gets darker. This will probably be me for most of the night now. I'll just get the music on, enjoy this beautiful fire, then get back outside tomorrow in my hammock. I got one of them water filter straws, and it comes with 2 little bags as well, so you can attach the straw to that. But I've not got to use.
What the?
The guests. There's no one there. I don't know if that's just the people with me or something. I don't know if that's something they do.
Yeah, hopefully no one's messing with
I don't think it
you.
would be that family. That it was just a dad and his daughter and son. Oh, we'll see. It was just knocking on the door again, and then I went out, and there was no one there, so I don't know what's going on, but heard of any haunted bodies or anything. I've never had weird shit.
What the? Someone's knocking.
Just wanted a nice little puppy night. If you've watched all my videos before, you know what.
Yeah, he's not like a paranormal guy. I mean, I would love to go exploring an abandoned place. But nah, I wouldn't do it alone, though. I would go with somebody. Like, with a friend, a family, or anybody. As long as I'm with somebody. I don't care who I'm with, as long as I'm with someone. No matter if it's another person, or 3 or 4 of us. Or 5, you know?
And it just stops. Maybe I should tell them he's got ready to have and forget about it.
Just ignore it. Like, just ignore it. Or maybe that is a bad idea to ignore it. Because you can't obviously ignore it.
Happy Hippie spends the night in the cabin. But the next day, he still can't explain just what happened.
Good morning. Had a bit of an experience last night.
Right through the night.
What's happening next door with the noises, but I'm not really a believer in ghosts myself. It was a bit creepy, but I'm more of an alien guy. But if you are into ghosts and all that paranormal stuff, these are not the videos for you, because this is not what I do. It's not what I'm about. I'm just a happy hippie, hiking, living in nature.
So he's like a hippie guy, okay.
Like this happened to me,
So now this next video is by far the creepiest footage ever recorded in the White Lagoon Bothy.
We're at a place called White Lagoon Bothy.
It was shot by Ben and Martin from the YouTube channels Adventure Outdoors and What's Not to Hike.
So we're in the Bothy. There's nobody else here.
The 2 men traveled to the White Lagoon Bothy together, and they experienced something
It's
that
the
is
Bothy.
truly terrifying.
Found the Bothy book. You put my glasses on now, just lens at the back. So this is popular, quite a popular Bothy by the looks of it. Someone actually stayed last night. It was nice and tidy when we
Yeah, there was
came
other
in.
people that stayed there before those 2 guys.
Night, well done. Absolutely spotless.
Whoa, something made a noise.
Hold on a minute.
Oh. Whoa. Okay. I'm not trying to be too loud though, but yeah, I'm gonna have to turn it down a bit. Hopefully you guys can still hear the video. Hopefully. And just my brother's next door to me and I just don't want to disturb him. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. No. No.
It's getting late when a door suddenly slams
Man.
shut all on its own.
Creepy.
That was totally weird. The door just started to move on its own. And then it just pretty much slammed shut. I mean, Marty's out there. I don't even want to come back in. He's in bits. That was just the weirdest thing, wasn't it?
Now, the two friends are both skeptics, but they are still a little unnerved by what just happened.
But that was terrifying. And I don't even swear. I'm swearing, but I don't. But that was genuinely like terrifying. I shot myself when it slammed. I just wanted out of here. There's something really. As I say, it doesn't feel creepy. It doesn't feel like you're in the presence or anything. As I say, we don't really believe that stuff. There might be, stuff we can't explain, whatever. But we just don't believe in the whole ghosty, spooks in the night kind of thing. Just don't. But that was genuinely terrifying, and I'm going to keep that door. I'm keeping it closed.
Little do they know that things are about to get even weirder.
Well, folks, it's probably about 10 minutes after our ordeal with the spooky door closing over there, and we're trying to like rationalise it. I mean, I don't particularly believe in ghosts and it was more, but so we're kind of thinking it might have been just like the backdraft of the wind. I mean, there's a storm going on outside, so
yeah. But I still don't believe it was the wind, but it's the only when the wind's blowing that strong outside, and there's no, it's the only rational explanation, even though. Yeah. I'm not even looking at that. No, I'm not looking at it. It's moving, right?
Yeah, he's definitely not wanting to look over there because he doesn't want to find out what's over there. Like, just not looking over there.
This can't be right. I'm not. It's black in here as well. I can't see a thing.
So there's a chair over there, and it just started
moving.
It just started to move, which is
that chair.
No way. I'm not having it. No. It's bogus. I'm not having any part of it.
That is moving.
It's still moving?
It is moving. That chair is moving.
Oh man. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus, man.
I'm gonna drink some more wine, I think. Christ.
Man.
That's poltergeist shit. That's poltergeist stuff. That's not ghosty. That's evil stuff.
Chair sitting in the corner of the room inexplicably starts to slide across the floor on its own. And these two diehard skeptics suddenly begin to wonder if they might be dealing with some sort of paranormal entity. But now a little nervous, they finish out their night stay in the other room and head out the next day. Now I want to point out again that the White Lagenbathi has never been investigated by any ghost hunting team or ghost hunting YouTube channel. All of the footage shown here today was captured by outdoor explorers and campers that have never posted any video related to the paranormal before these clips. So is the White Lagenbathi haunted? And would you dare to spend the night there?
I don't know if I would.
The guide to the other side. A young woman named Diana posted a very disturbing video to Instagram. In the video, Diana and her brother are watching as the police arrive at a trailer at the edge of their property. The police are showing up for a wellness check after the sad, lonely man who rents the trailer has not been seen for weeks.
What?
It turns out that the man had unfortunately passed away
Aww.
inside the trailer.
So the man died? Oh, that's not good.
I'm
Right there.
That's sad, man. What happened?
So what you said, the light wasn't off?
Yeah, exactly. And I knew something was going on.
There's a shadow. I see a shadow right there. There's another one in the window.
Oh my god, they're calling.
There's the shadow. I see it. It's a shadow of a kid. And apparently this guy that lived in the trailer had a kid. And there's another shadow in that window right there. That little window right there is a shadow figure of that guy. That shadow figure's still there, and even the officers don't see it. They're just walking right by it. Man. Oh, the shadow figure's gone.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
The small shadow of a child can be seen
Why is it so
walking
quiet?
inside the trailer, seemingly lost and abandoned. But the police don't even notice, walking right by as if they can't even see the child. And then suddenly the small child's shadow just disappears. Watch again.
Yep. It's gone.
The figure disappears into thin air right in front of the police, but they don't seem to see anyone. Viewers of the video pointed out that there was another odd apparition in this video. Something that looks like the shadowy
I see
figure of
it.
a man standing in the trailer window. So a few days later, Diana and her father go to check out the trailer, and things get really weird.
So they check it out after the police checked it out. Whoa. Oh, that's just a bird. That's just a dead bird.
What was that?
What? I'm in the middle of recording a video. Mom, I'm in the middle of recording a video. Can I just do my reaction video? I know it's... What time is it? I know it's 9:37, but I'll go to bed as soon as I do my reaction. And I'm not going to feel good until that's done. So, feel good until... Is it too loud for you? Well, then my people can't hear the video. So let me get back to my reaction video. So it's just a dead crow. Yep.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait, did this guy have a kid? What is this?
It's his kid.
So first, Diana is terrified when a dead crow falls out of one of the cabinets, which seems odd as the man has only been deceased and out of the trailer for a few days. So how did the bird get there? But next, Diana sees a child's paintings on the refrigerator. Her dad tells her that the man had a horrible tragedy where his young daughter passed away many years ago at a very young age. But the man kept her drawings and mourned her for the rest of his life, descending into sorrow and alcoholism. So, is this childlike shadow figure the man's daughter coming back to meet him as he passes to the other side? What do you think?
Man.
Hunter or hunted? Nick and Ted from the YouTube channel The Hunting Public are out bow hunting on public lands in the remote wilderness of Missouri. Suddenly they hear something that sends chills down their spines. Now, let me say before I show you these clips, in accordance with YouTube guidelines, no one is shown being hurt in the following video. There is absolutely no evidence that any crime was committed in this video or that anyone was injured in any way. Alright, so while
So they see got that
they hear a gunshot,
clear.
followed by some insane screaming. They immediately grab their camera and start recording.
6:45 p.m. What the... Continued screaming.
Now Now, Nick and Ted are in such a remote area of the Missouri woods that they have no cell service to call the authorities.
Man.
So, all they can do is listen.
Yes, they couldn't call anyone because of no cell service. Dude, this person's insane. Whoa, that's a gunshot.
Very not good obscenities to someone else. I've never witnessed anybody screaming like that.
No. Okay. Screaming. Man. It sucks when you're dealing with something and like you're in a remote area in the woods where there's no and you don't have self-service to call 911. Jeez. This screaming is crazy.
Again, Nick tries to call someone to report the incident, but they still can't find a spot in the woods with cell service. We ain't got any service in here, so can't call the police and tell them to go over there and see what the heck's going on, but sounds like something off a dang horror movie over there. At this point, Nick and Ted are totally freaked out. They just head back to their truck so that they can get out of there and call the police.
I've heard some stuff that I feel needs to be reported to the police department. I was hunting, me and a buddy were hunting, and at about 6:45, we heard gunshots, which is not uncommon. But then for 30 minutes straight or so, there was lots of screaming and just people obscenities, and it sounded like something really bad was going on over there, and there was 20 or more gunshots ended up happening. I have pins dropped on a map about how far we were from where we think this was occurring. We didn't know what to do, and we had no service, so we're trying to report and see if anything had been reported about there.
Days later, Nick and Ted provide an update on what happened after their terrifying encounter in the woods.
So after that hunt, you can see we alerted proper authorities, and in the days following that event, I had some contact with the state game warden, and they told me that they found nothing on this situation, and they went in there, and there was nothing to be found.
Even though Nick and Ted reported the disturbing incident and even provided GPS coordinates to local authorities, nothing was found at the site. There's absolutely no evidence that any kind of horrible event ever took place there.
You know, it freaked us out, and, you know, we really got unsettled by
And they
it.
got the
We weren't
footage
sure
too, so I'm
if
sure they
someone
showed the
was
footage
coming
too.
after us, but we had heard something that it could have been. You know, your mind goes to think about what could that be, and, you know, I immediately go to worst case scenario.
So did Nick and Ted just hear someone having a random temper tantrum or a breakdown? Was it just someone freaking out and maybe just shooting guns at a tree stump?
Could be. Just like, out of craziness.
Or was it something much more disturbing?
I don't know.
You decide. For the full-length version of this video, be sure to check out the channel, The Hunting Public.
Man.
Sensing something bad. A guy named Nick takes care of his elderly grandmother who has dementia. One night while his grandmother is having an episode, weird things start to happen around their house.
What the? What? Kobe, come downstairs. I'll do it later. Sorry, guys. I was looking at a message of my mom. What the? What is that? I'll help my mom later after I do my reaction. Anyways, what is that going on there? Is that his grandma standing there? His grandmother standing there? Oh shit. Oh fuck, man. No. Hell no. Whoa.
Nick's grandmother's dog starts to growl toward the kitchen for no reason. Then the roaming Roomba seems to randomly start and stop, as if it's sensing something right in front of it. But there's nothing there. And finally, something falls from the top of the fridge. Now, as for the randomly stopping Roomba, Nick later shows that the little Roomba is functioning normally, and usually only does this when it is about to collide with something, like a person standing in front of it.
Can you try to step in front of that? So it just does that. Move away. So that comment says that the Roomba doesn't do that unless someone's in front of it.
Yeah, those little cleaning
And so
things.
in the video, we also see something fall. Well, Nick also explains this, and it's a little creepy.
One of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night. My grandma loves to collect little figurines.
Aw.
You see how far back they are.
My grandma does the same, loves collecting these.
I mean, the significance of an angel falling and not legitimately anything else she has.
Nick says that now both of his grandmother's dogs have become absolutely petrified of the kitchen. He says that both dogs sit and stare at the kitchen every night and often just refuse to enter that room.
I was watching my show, and there's nothing there.
But then things get even creepier. Because one night, the Roomba at Nick's grandmother's house again just starts to act very strange.
Whoa. Whoa.
What?
Yo.
Man. It's like going towards him. It's like it's going towards him. Dude, the thing's like going towards him. It's like following him, that thing. Like it's only after him. Oh.
Now, the Roomba following Nick around and crashing down the stairs is odd enough, because, well, they're just not supposed to do that. But the Roomba flipping over on its own has absolutely no explanation.
Man.
Nick says that his grandmother found the Roomba in the living room and placed it back in the kitchen. He says that since this, the Roomba has just not moved again, despite having a full charge. But he does say that his grandma's 2 dogs are still scared of the device and often just stare at it. Night call. Late one night in Pueblo, Colorado, an emergency call comes into the 911 dispatch center. But whoever made the call hangs up almost immediately. The 911 operators trace the call and find that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens. Well, the weird thing is, Imperial Memorial Gardens is a funeral home, surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery. And it's 3:30 in the morning, so no one should be there. Now, as standard procedure, the 911 emergency operators call the funeral home back to make sure everything is okay. And someone answers the phone. This is what the 911 operators hear.
So it answers, but there's nobody there? Strange inaudible voice. So there's something, a voice that's inaudible, so you can't really hear what it's, make out what it's saying. I know what inaudible means. It means you can't hear what it's like saying. Can't even hear what it's saying. Like make out what it's saying because it's inaudible. And it's strange too.
There's a lot of static, and a quiet male voice seems to say something a few times, but then the call
But it's hard to make it out.
Again, as part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home. But when the officers arrive, they find the funeral home locked up and all the lights are off. No one's there. Now, I tried to clean up the call audio as much as possible, but there's just not much there.
Help him. Help. Is that the best you can make out what it's saying?
So, just
I guess that's the best nuke. I guess that's the best nuke can make out what it's saying. It's hard to distinguish it.
A guy named Brendan has a YouTube channel where he camps in his van in some strange and sometimes very dangerous locations across the UK. In this video,
This guy's in
Brendan
the
decided to camp
UK, okay.
overnight in the coastal village of Jaywick in Essex, England. Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate.
Oh
in
man.
other words, it's not really the best place to be camping overnight in a van.
So this is in the UK, not in the US.
A little town in England called Jaywick, coined as one of the most
Yeah, so you can tell that it's in England. Or in the UK, I should say. And you can see the steering wheel and you can tell that his accent's British.
And kind of in the middle of nowhere. I'm alone, but I mean, there's no other houses around me, so it's not as if I'm alone in a housing estate. Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's sleep. But around 2:30 in the morning, things take a terrifying turn.
Somebody outside? Yep, it's the flashlight. Somebody's pulling the door handle. Oh! Somebody just busted the window. And he yelled and hopefully no one does that when I stay. Alright.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Smash glass all inside the van. Okay, I'm just gonna end it right here, guys. As the camera zoom. Okay. See, I know I didn't watch the whole thing. I just wanted to show some clips there. Yeah, but it's an hour and 15 long. I've been recording, so yeah. Remember, like, subscribe to your Girl Pal Cody 8000. I hope you guys enjoy an hour of this. I hope you guys enjoyed an hour of this. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Remember, like, subscribe, and leave a comment to tell me what you think and what all the crazy clips you saw. It's your good old pal, Cody Gamer 8000. Bye, everybody.